Hey guys, this is just a little quick video. I'm gonna play through a little bit with you. It's a Minecraft mod that I found on Twitch called Stoneblock. I'm gonna bring this into the camera here. There's a way to play Minecraft called Skyblock where you don't start with very much, and you kind of have to discover how to get the resources and um, this one here, this modern Skyblock, is the most recent version of that. But basically, you start on an island that's, I think it's 5 by 5 or maybe 3 by 3. And it has a tree on it. Uh, there's harder difficulties and stuff, but basically, that's all you have is a tree and some dirt and one source block of water. It's pretty challenging. It's not my, I don't know. I played this one a little bit and it was pretty fun. But I was looking through the list here and I found this stone block one. It's kind of a spin off of the sky block where uh, you have nothing but stone. So let's just jump in here and show you what it's all about. It's a questing mod pack. It's got a quest book, and the quest book is more of like a guide than a step-by-step. Some makers do a pretty good job of giving you a step-by-step process um, on how to get through the game. This one isn't quite as strict. But while that's loading, if you want to try it out, basically you come into your Minecraft list here in your Twitch app, so mods Minecraft, and then you're gonna go to browse all mod packs, and then over here where it's the category, you're gonna drop down and select on quests, and it should be the third one on the list here. So just hit download. It should take a little bit. It's not too big. It's actually a pretty decent pack. Pretty decently small pack is what I mean. Okay, so let's take a look at our quest book here. The very first quest here is, well, let's just go back and read that. Welcome to Stoneblock. Here's some quests you can have fun with, and also how to get start. The start, pebbles is obtained by breaking stone with a empty hand. So what we'll do is we'll collect 16 stone, 16 pebbles. We're going to pick them up, and if you break them with the pebbles, so if I have pebbles in my hand here, you won't get pebbles. So, but basically, this entire world from bedrock all the way up to the top of the world is just stone. There's no resources. There's no portal to the end anywhere. It's just this. So, alright, so I just went in there, claimed my reward. I got a loot chest. We'll open that here in a second. Time to make a crafting table with pebbles. Pebbles make cobblestone, and cobblestone makes a stone crafting table. So they want me to make a single stone crafting table. So we'll just make cobblestone, and then make a single crafting table here. We'll put that down here in the middle and claim our loot reward. Next thing on the list, dirt is obtained by using a hammer. Craft a stone hammer and start smashing. Stone turns into cobblestone. Cobblestone turns into gravel. Gravel to dirt. Dirt to sand. Sand to dust. So we need to make 10 dirt. So let's get enough. Let's see what's in our loot bags here. Maybe it's something to help us out here. A charm? No, that can't really help us. And then a growth crystal. Well, that's kind of cool. We'll stick all those up there for now. But anyway, so I need, it wants me to make a stone hammer, right? And the stone hammer, well, let's look that up real quick. I'll make this one right here. Just takes 2 pieces of cobblestone and then 2 sticks or stone rods. And you can make stone rods just by putting cobblestone together like you would sticks. So this isn't And it's gonna be not gonna be enough. I need 4 more pebbles, right? Right, okay. So basically what you're gonna be doing for the first several hours of playing this mod, you're gonna be breaking stone. But now that I have a stone hammer, this is just gonna let me dig faster, right? But you'll notice that the stone is turning into cobblestone like you would expect. But if I put the cobblestone down and hit it with a hammer, it turns into gravel. Okay? And then gravel into sand, etc. So I have set up in the controls, ore excavation is the list here. Number pad 5, I'm not too excited about that. I usually use the tilde key, but that's the button I'm using to open up the quest. So can't use that right now. So I need one more piece of stone. Here we go. And then we'll turn these all into dirt. Okay, I hit that with a hammer, turns them all into dirt, and there's our quest reward finished. Get another loot chest. Now, craft a stone crook. So crook is made for here. I'll just show you. It'll tell us here in a second what it's for. Stone crook is just 4 cobblestone. So let's get 1, 2. Okay. Make that. Let's see what's in our quest reward. Upgrade. So that'll be useful later. Claim that. Now, saplings. Vanilla saplings are obtained by breaking dirt with a stone crook. So I'm going to need to break all of these with my stone crook and see what I get. So let's put this down here and let's vein miner that. Not quite finished. These are cosmetic rewards. Black bow tie, engineer goggles. Let's put all these on. Yeah, look at me. Awesome. Alright, let's get 10 more. We'll turn all those into dirt again. And then we'll break all of these with our stone crook. See if this finishes the reward. How close am I? Okay, I need 1 more birch. No, 2 more birch. 1 more acacia and 1 more dark. Okay, let's do 10 more. Okay, that gave me everything except the dark oak. This is taking a minute. Nice part is all my tools right now are made out of stone, so if I need to make another one, no problem. There we go. That finished it finally. Okay, So now we want to collect some oak wood, 16 oak wood, and I'm going to show you how to do that exactly. So let's open this up real quick, just in case. Oh, it's more cosmetic stuff that I'm already wearing. Okay, so let's move this. Stick that in a corner somewhere for now. And then let's get some more dirt. That's okay. Uh-oh. Alright, so I should have planned for that. I'm just gonna get just a few here. Okay, now I'm gonna dig down. Let's see, I want to go straight under here because that's the tallest area, right? And if you remember how trees grow, they need a certain amount of space for their leaves. So, okay, we have no way of making this thing grow except we do. Just hit crouch button and it gives it like the same effect as if you were bone mealing it. So we're just gonna smash on our button over there, and then we'll vein miner it. And of course that has fast leaf decay, which is amazing. Do it again. There we go. And we need 16 pieces of wood. So this is when I first started playing this, I didn't realize that you could do what they call torquing for for bone meal, and yeah, this took forever. This is the worst part. But now that you can kind of make it grow, now that I know I can make it grow, it goes much faster. One more here. There we go. This will be our 16 pieces of oak wood. Alright. So now we can kind of branch down and get into Tinker's Construct, which is our tool making mod. Some storage options, so it wants me to make a chest, which we're definitely going to do. Floral fertilizer, which requires grass and seeds and stuff, so we'll get into that a little bit later. And then the one right after that is over here to the right. We'll do that one real quick, so just so I can show you what that's like. Sometimes this takes forever. It's a good thing this actually doesn't take real bone meal. Okay, so let's go back in. Let's open this up just because I'm curious. Wow. 64K storage component. That's 4 of them. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, so let's go back into string here. String is obtained by infecting leaves with silkworms. Silkworms drop from leaves, and the drop chance is higher when breaking leaves with a crook. So let's vein miner those. See if we get any worms. We did. We got 4 worms. So let's break this tree down. We'll grow another one. And it wants us to collect 32 string. No problem. Okay, we'll make the tree grow. There we go. And then we'll take just one of our silkworms and select it on any tree. Now, if you watch it here, what it'll do is the percentage there of growth, it'll go up to 100, and then it will spread to adjacent leaves. It's already spreading. So it's actually will take over the tree. These silkworms will take over the tree quite rapidly. And once the leaves are, it's not quite there, it's getting pretty close. This color here, this dark whatever, that's an infested leaf. So now I can take, and I can break that. Let's break it with a crook. Oh. Let's wait till it's all done infested. Oh, there's our string. Okay, I was going to say, usually it gives you string. It's pretty good about it. So we'll just wait for the whole tree to be infested here. And then we'll just pick up our string, see what we get. Now, no saplings will drop from this, I don't believe. So we're going to have to... yeah, I think it's all infested now. It infests quicker, I think, when there's more near it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of string. So 11. Oh, what was that? Oh, I've never broken wood with a crook before. Wood chippings. What are those used for? Wait, and I got a cardboard box? What? I have no idea what just happened. Those wood chippings turned into cardboard boxes. Can we use these for anything? It's just a label? Oh. Wow. It has stone, so I can like... That's cool. Let's put that back down. Oh, wow. No data. Cool, so you can box stuff up. That is actually pretty cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. That was a complete accident. Alright, so let's get some more string here. We'll infect this. And the more the infection spreads, the faster it spreads, which is kind of cool. But basically, so while that's doing that, you kind of follow this along. There's going to be a point here where, like actually here pretty quickly, I'm going to be playing a little bit more with you just so that you can kind of see how some of these mechanisms work, where you're kind of blocked. So this is Wither Skulls, get a Nether Star from the Wither, craft end portal blocks, you know, get some pretty crazy stuff here. You can unlock power generation, and even though you get solar panels, you can't really use them. Maybe you can. I haven't tried using them underground. Maybe he's got some sort of code built in where the solar panels will work underground without the sun. I have no idea. But that's a really bizarre. I mean, it opens up and kind of jump into my world and test that out if you would like. Solar array. These are power generating systems, and then reactor. But we can't look at that yet. There's mystical agriculture, which is a really cool mod that lets you, kind of craft anything. Some of these essences can be used to make dirt and stone and whatever else. Some pretty awesome stuff later on. Some pretty powerful things. Like this ultimate furnace here is, I've got one in my other world. I kind of got it out of a loot chest. And it is crazy, crazy, crazy. It's fast. Like I think it'll do like a whole stack in a second or something. It's nuts. And it's majorly efficient. So like one coal will probably go through a whole double chest full of stacks of something that needs to be cooked. It's really efficient. Storage here that gives you the options of going into, I forget what this one's called, but anyway, there's applied energistics over here, and then its newer counterpart over here that I like as well, but I forget what it's called. And then there's storage drawers, and then down here we have other storage options that are also pretty cool. Draconic Evolution is one of my favorite mods. It's really powerful, really late game. It requires... This one I'm not exactly sure. Whoever put this together has modified it quite a bit. But Draconic Evolution basically gives you like pretty OP armor and weapons and flight, and takes a lot of power to run, which is probably why it gives you this rainbow generator thing in here. And then Project E, which is another one of my favorite mods. Kind of unbalances a lot of games, but I like it because it kind of bridges the gap between creative and survival, and lets you kind of do a little bit of both. Unlimited resources for your creativeness, and then there's still the survival aspect to it. So I kind of like that. But anyway, let's break the rest of these. Finish off this quest. That did not finish it off. Bummer. 22. I need a lot more. So let's get all this. I'm just gonna let that grow. There we go. And then I'm gonna infect that. And then let's put they'll all grow eventually. There we go. Come on. Alright, let's help him out a little bit. There we go. Alright, so that should give those worms kind of a lot to work on. Is anything infested anymore, or did those new leaves kind of break it? So we'll just infect that one, that's fine. Let's get some more cobblestone here and get a furnace going. And then we can start making lights, because it is a little dark in here. But you can tell from the picture of the mod pack that you can build stuff inside, and buildings and homes and stuff like that. So you take some of this other wood and build some pretty cool looking things. My base in the other map that I'll show you here in a little bit is actually pretty cool. Well, it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic, but I'm decently ways into it. I'm not too far, but yeah. So mobs can spawn down here, so if you're wondering if they can, they sure can. So, alright. These are all up there. Now let's break all of these. Oh, I have to have something in your hand. There we go. That should give me... Yeah, I was going to say, that should do it. Alright, now that we've got that finished, claim our loot and go on to sieving. So let's create a sieve. And don't make these appear. You should at some point, but not quite yet. Make this one down here. This one's the one for the quest. So it wants 4 planks, slab, and 2 sticks. Okay. Claim that one, and now let's go down here, because this is the mechanic that I want to show you. Some of this mechanics over here you can read about, but this is the one that I want to show you here. So let's make a string mesh, and I believe, yeah, it's just 9. So 9 string out of the bunch that we have. We're going to stick it in there. Now, what you want to do is take your, we have some cobblestone here. Take your cobblestone, turn it into whatever, and then right click. So any of these materials after cobblestone, gravel, dirt, sand, and dust, um, have a chance of dropping specific things. So let's take a look in here. So sand, which is the second from last, has a chance of dropping all of these other kinds of, I haven't seen it drop cocoa beans yet, or cactus seed. That would be really nice. All of these ore pieces, okay? Gravel has the ore pieces plus coal and flint. Dirt does seeds, a bunch of seeds. And then the dust does some of the more rare stuff, like bone meal, silver, gold, ore, that kind of thing. So let's take our gravel here and we'll just right click and keep holding right click, and it will sieve out materials that are supposedly in those things. So we got a piece of iron and some aluminum. Alright, let's go get some more. Iron is pretty common drop, so you can be pretty aggressive with your sieving. Okay, we'll just keep doing this. This is going to be where you're going to be getting all of your ores. And if you're thinking this looks incredibly boring, this right here isn't that great. But I will show you my world. Okay, so once you get 4 of these, you can turn them into an ore chunk, and then you can smelt that ore chunk to make it iron. So let's go take a look at my world. And I'll kind of show you where I'm at. Kind of give you like the beginning progression, show you what the world is like. I think it's pretty fun. And then kind of show you what kind of midway through. I think I'm about midway through. Maybe not. Maybe late beginning. So there's a thing called an auto siever. An auto sieve that uses RF power to operate. So this is my world. Okay, so I've got my Tinker's Construct thing over here going, my Tinker Smeltery. And this is some of the automation. You're probably wondering what the heck is going on here. Okay, so let's start here. This is the auto sieve, and let's put something in there so you can see it working. My inventory is a literal mess, so I have no idea where anything is. I've just recently been trying to organize it all. So, all right. So once you get pretty far in the game, you can make. So pretend these are the stone hammers. You can do this with stone hammers too. So you can take nine of your stone hammers and turn it into a compressed stone hammer. The diamond one has the ability to go into a double compress. So you take what is that, 36 hammers, and turn them into 4 compressed hammers, and then the 4 compressed hammers turn into a double compressed hammer. That's like more than a stack of diamonds that I don't have right now. But anyway, once you compress your hammer, I think that's when you can start using, like, I just compressed all these cobblestone, so a whole stack of cobblestone into 7 blocks here. So I'm going to turn that into gravel, and it's basically a whole stack of gravel. just because I want to show you how this system works. And this is like one of the only ways to get diamond. If you noticed in the previous picture, in the previous game, there's 4 different meshes here. In your quest log will take you through getting each of these. So as you progress through, it will have you get more and more, and then at the end it has you create the auto sieve. So yeah, you'll be standing there, you know, punching a sieve for a while, but then you have this auto sieve. Now the auto sieve, like I said, will only work if you have RF running through it. And I've got my diamond mesh over here, and I have it so that a hopper pulls it out of the chest up here, drops it into the top of this auto sieve, and a little fake Steve in there is doing some sieve work. So once the item is sieved, it drops into the hopper and then goes into my storage system, which is just a storage door controller. It's very basic. It won't go anywhere. In fact, it might delete if there's no spot for it. So be careful there. But basically I have, oh man, is my iron full already over here? I should lock this. Anyway, this is really great that I have all of this. I'm gonna lock that one that's open because I don't want it to use that one yet. There you go. Okay, so now that I have all of this ore, a whole stack, I'm gonna show you how fast this sucker works. Okay, so I've got 2 stacks of these are gonna be iron ingots. This is the ultimate furnace, right? So I'm going to put a single piece of coal in here, and it's going to burn more. It would burn more than these 2 stacks. And watch this craziness. Watch. So now it's slowed down there because the hopper can't keep up. So we'll take that out of there. It just burned 2 stacks, and it's got who knows how much fuel left in there. It could probably burn for a while. But basically... That's crazy. The ultimate furnace is worth getting. Okay, so the other thing I've got going on here, this is a cobblestone generator. It's the highest tier that you can get, and your cobblestone generator starts here. So after you learn how to make lava in this machine here, in Crucible, you basically put 4 pieces of cobble in there, put some sort of fuel source underneath it. It tells you in here which your speed. So torch is the most basic speed. Once you get lava, stick a bucket of lava underneath it, and it's triple the speed. If you can get your hands on in the Nether, which you should now that you have lava, you can put a nether rack on there and light it on fire, and it's even faster. I've got a Yellorium block under there, so it's 20 times faster, and then of course it can go all the way down to a Awakened Draconium block, which is crazy, and it's super fast. Produce lava very, very quickly. So anyway, in my power storage, power generation, one of the generators that I have here is a magmatic generator, and it uses lava to generate power. So that's where I'm getting my RF from. I'm having my cobblestone generator. It just automatically generates cobblestone for nothing. Just generates it. I have it come down on a hopper into my crucible, which is turning it into lava pretty quickly. And then lava is being pumped out with this fluid conduit from Ender.io into the magmatic generator. And that is feeding everything. Well, everything being, my alloy smelter from Ender.io, the auto sieve. And then right now I'm working on getting into the Aroma mining dimension. I have a feeling in that dimension it's going to be like it's supposed to, where it's got a sky and it's midday and all that stuff. So I'm assuming that's where I'm going to be using the solar generators, but I haven't even tried using them in here. I have no idea if they would work down here or not. And the other place is the Deep Dark. Deep Dark, I think I've talked to you about before. It's got double ore generation as the normal overworld. These are two great places to get stuff. So that's what I'm working on right now. So what I'm doing is I'm having this cobblestone generator is not only putting it down into this hopper, but it's putting it up into this auto compressor it's from the X Compressum mod. It's the same one that lets you do the compressed diamond hammer. But basically, it's compressing these compressed cobblestone into, well, the cobblestone into compressed cobblestone. I'm using an item conduit to pull it out and stick it into here and turn it into double. This turns it into triple, and this turns it into quadruple. So it's crazy because the I think whatever the mining multi-tool. The mining multi-tool takes 2 quintuple compressed, which is pretty gnarly. That's a lot of, say that's almost 60,000 cobblestone each. So that's all automated. So I'm just waiting for that to become, this number to become 18 stacks of that, and then I can make those 2 and get into that world. That'll be my next thing I'm doing. Yeah. So back here I have an auto mob farm. Now I kind of want to show you what this is like. So let me see if I can get in here and not get killed. Yeah, I don't want to get in there just yet. Okay, so let me turn all these fans off. I've got fans in here that are blowing the mobs everywhere. And it's kind of a directed system. I kind of came up with this on my own, but it works very well. Early on in the game, I had gotten these items that work kind of like an auto killer system. So you'll see that I've got fans. I put them up on top because of spiders. So spiders will spawn here or here, or whatever, crawl up on the wall here, and then they'll be out of the range of the fans on the bottom. Originally, I'd started with fans on the bottom because they, you get yourself, you're standing here and it pushes you all the way to the wall. But with spiders crawling up on the top of the ceiling, I wanted it to be able to push them too. And this is 3 blocks tall, so the Enderman can spawn in here too, because I wanted Ender Pearls. Okay, so they all get pushed against this wall here. And once they come over here, these fans are pointing this direction, and it pushes you this way. Once you're over here, these fans continue to push you towards here. And then I've got, this has to be 2 blocks wide for spiders, and this has to be 2 blocks wide for spiders. So I've got them, again, fans on the top and bottom for the spider action. And it pushes them over here. Well, I got these punji sticks. And punji sticks are made from sugarcane. If you can get your hands on some sugarcane early on. If you can't, no big deal. The game does have you create iron spikes, which serve the same function. They're just, if I were to jump down there, I would die because they would kill me. They're sharp. They don't take damage, but I put one up here on the top. I don't know if the iron spikes can go on top. For when the spiders, they get pushed over here and they climb the wall or whatever to avoid being damaged, they will still die because they come up here to the roof and they're being pushed all the way over into those spikes. So, and then underneath those are hoppers. So the hoppers put the mob drops into the chests there. So close that back up. Turn the fans back on. But yeah, that's one of your early quests, is to make a mob farm to get some mob drops. And I've got it set up as a pretty safe build. I had to tear it down and build it up again a couple times, but basically this is, you just get stuff like that in here. You get loot bags. Loot bags isn't a mod. Then I've got this bag opener from that same mod, and you put them in here and it will automatically open them for you, and you just kind of pick out what you want. Or wow, That generates RF. That's kind of cool. So this is a cool item. You'll get these in here. It's an ender pearl, but it carries you with it right into a wall. That was cool. But yeah, you can just kind of jump around with it, and it will reuse itself. Several different kinds drop. That's the second one of those that I've gotten where it takes it with you. There's some others here. Here we go. Ender orb. It works just like an ender pearl, but it's got a use to it. It's kind of neat. Kind of the same thing, but instead of taking you with it, it just has a use. And then there's the friender pearl, which I think heals you after you toss it. I don't know. But anyway, that's the mod pack. It's pretty fun. I'd check it out. There's a lot to learn. Like, there's a bunch of mods that I'd never used before, like that X-Compressum, X-Nihilum. That's the mod where you sieve stuff. Oh, and I did want to show you. Do I have any more gravel or anything? Well, yeah. I don't know if can I use this? I've not tried to sieve netherrack before. Well, let's give it a shot. But basically, the heavy oak sieve. Once you make your regular sieve, make a heavy oak sieve and stick the mesh in there, because you'll get to this much faster than you'll get to this. But what this does is it lets you, once you compress them once, you can use that. You can use them in there. Yeah, that's not working. I don't think so. Well, we'll just make a bunch here. Okay, we'll compress that. So now what this will do is it will go through. So each of these blocks is 9 gravel. So this will give you 9 products. So it's like you're sieving 9 times in the span of what it would take to do 1. So it's actually very efficient. Probably the most efficient way to sieve until you can automate the auto sieve like I have here. Because now I don't have to wait. This is actually pretty slow in comparison. This is a single sieve right here. A single sieve action. So yeah, it's very slow. Whereas this is pretty quick. Like I probably did several in the span of that one. And got all this stuff here. So yeah, that's that. Check it out, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you later.